Hey guys, it's N60 Sean. We're getting to the business end of things in our WWE YouTuber series now, as we are in the title match, the big final showdown. JackSepticEye, the winner of the tournament, going one-on-one with the current N60 champion, Danisnotonfire. This is what it's all been building up to. JackSepticEye, he's got through the Yogscast, all like 4 of them. He got through Leafy, even this sneaky little way he's not managing to stop JackSepticEye. He even managed to conquer the absolute beast that was H2O Delirious. But will he be able to beat the N60 champion, Dan? And of course, when there is a Dan, there is always going to be a Phil. And there he is, in between some wacky, wobbly, arm-flailing tube men. And these two could be argued as the most dangerous combination in the WWE YouTuber Tournament. Dan and Phil's teamwork is what won Dan the championship to start with. If you cast your minds back to Season 1, Markiplier's place in the tournament was cost by Phil's interference, and this is what it's all about. The N60 Championship, the grandest prize in YouTuber wrestling in history, and this is what this match is for. This is what's on the line. Here is the champion, Danisnotonfire, defending the gold against JackSepticEye. JackSepticEye, who has been near unstoppable in this tournament, in absolutely top form. Is this going to be the time that Jack finally wins the big one and gets his hands on the N60 Championship? As Shenhui rings the bell, and Jack's come straight out with a Septiceye punch, his finishing move in the opening seconds. Could this be the quickest title defense ever? No, only 2. And that has been Jack's story throughout the entire tournament. He's just been coming out of the blocks, he's been coming out on the offense really quick, and his opponents have just not known how to deal with it. And Dan is gonna, he's gonna have to he's probably gonna be aware of that. Dan is a smart dude as Jack goes to the second rope here and again drops another devastating fist into the face of Danisnotonfire. Of course, Dan's got the height advantage here, but also his clumsiness can be a weakness. But Jack, he's got to be on form. Dan hasn't even competed since the last tournament. Is that going to affect him as he goes and seeks some counsel with his buddy Amazing Phil? Phil just being like, mate, you got to get your head into the game here. But Jack boy incoming out of nowhere with a bionic elbow off the top of the rope to the outside. And a Septiceye punch to Phil, and that could be a mistake for Jack, because nothing riles Dan up more than if you attack his Phil. And now this could be trouble for Jack, because it's like his attack goes up if you attack Phil. Dan is now off to the top rope, but a slightly clumsy elbow drop. Could we be seeing the clumsiness kicking in here, even though we've got some added aggression? Oh, but he's missed the stop there, and he's got his hand tangled in the rope. Come on, Dan. Oh, and a sort of good drop kick. But Dan putting together some offense, going for the pin here. 1, and no, I don't think that's going to be enough to put Jack away. Not at this stage. Dan, when Phil's in trouble, that is when Dan is at his most dangerous. And I don't know if I can understand why Jack went for that, because of course Phil is a dangerous part of Dan's arsenal. He can be distracting at ringside, he can get involved. So neutralising Phil is a good strategy, but on the flip side, it makes Dan really aggy as he goes up top. Oh, and he misses with the drop kick again. A high-risk manoeuvre from Danisnotonfire, not his forte. And Jack laying in with right hands and a spinning back fist from the Irishman. Could be going for his signature flapjack here. And he does. Face first into the canvas goes Danisnotonfire. One of Jack's signature moves there. Could be looking for another Septiceye punch, but no, a big clothesline into the corner from Jack. Jack now going up top. Could he be following up? But no, he's gone for another attack on Phil. And Dan again, he's annoyed with a double drop kick to the face. Learn, Jack, that going after Phil is not probably your best strategy here. Dan now whipping Jack into the corner. The N60, oh, what a slap! Slapping the taste out of his mouth. Remember, the N60 Championship is on the line. This is what this has all been building up for, as Dan's got Jack in a really precarious position here. And knees to the midsection. That could really cause internal damage. That could be it. 2, and Jack just managing to kick out. As we saw, that H2O Delirious injuring Jack's buddy Markiplier. That's why Markiplier isn't at ringside for this one. H2O Delirious, who also struck up a weird alliance with Vanos, who's Mr. Money in the Bank. He can cash in a title shot at any point as Dan hits a DDT. H2O and Vanos got this weird alliance with the Five Nights at Freddy's crew, who have also been feuding with JackSepticEye. Cover here, 1, 2, and oh, there's a kick out from Jack. And if Jack wins the title, you've got to think that Five Nights at Freddy's are going to be wanting to go after the gold. But we're thinking a little bit ahead of ourselves here, because of course Danisnotonfire is still our champion, and there's still a long way to go in this match. As well, or is there? Jack with the fireman's carry. Momentum in his favour now. Irish whipping Dan to the outside. Jack now on the apron. Oh, missed with a double axe handle, but just straight into the ribs. Knocking a cowboy hat off the Fun Kids Radio announce table. And now Dan's been... What is happening here? Jack has now got Dan in a very dangerous position. What's he going for? Oh, savage! Oh, he's exploded his head like a watermelon. JackSepticEye with unparalleled aggression in this tournament with a big boot to Danisnotonfire, and now looking for the Septiceye punch. Dan doesn't know where he is, and could this be it? But no, a block from Dan. Dan now, probably his last chance to come back. A DDT, and could this be Danisnotonfire's chance to retain his title? He's just going on instinct here. He's going on pure adrenaline. He doesn't know where he is. Jack at the top. What a turnaround this could be for Dan. And oh, this does not look good for JackSepticEye. A pedigree off the top rope, or a Pepsi plunge if you're a CM Punk Ring of Honor fan. That could be it. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Jack just kicking out at the last minute. I thought that was going to be the string of offense that Dan needed to put together to be able to retain his title there. And now, who's going to take the gold here? Jack and Dan back and forth. Shoulder blocks and a reversal from JackSepticEye. I don't know which way this one's going to go. Both of these guys are looking like they can walk away with the gold. Big clothesline from Jack. Springboard leg drop to the face of Dan. Is Dan... Well, is Jack even going to be starting to put together a little piece of momentum here? 2 high-risk moves now going up top. Could this be a big elbow drop to Dan? This could be it as well. 1, 2, new champ. No, kick out at 2. JackSepticEye telling referee Shenwu he wants a faster count. Where is this going to go? Both of these competitors have put it all on the line in this title match. Canadian Destroyer by Jack, and now signalling for it. Could this be the... if he hits this, it's probably going to be over. The Septiceye punch by Jack, but is he too fatigued to make the cover? Can he finally put that away? 1, 2, and 3, and Jack is your new N60 champion. JackSepticEye finally at the top of the mountain after winning the tournament, beating H2O Delirious. He finally gets to be called champion of the YouTubers. Wait a sec, wait. The Five Nights at Freddy's crew. Mate, what are they doing? They're spoiling Jack's moment, stealing this moment that he's worked so hard for. A double choke slam. Like, if you want to be in the title picture, lads, just wait your chance. There's no need to be attacking Jack after the bell. Marionette's out there as well. And this is... And Shenwu's just taking a kick from Springtrap. And the Five Nights at Freddy's crew, with this feud that they've got with JackSepticEye, just an unnecessary assault. Wait a second. That's Vanos' music. Vanos is Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's coming out with the briefcase. Vanos can cash that in for a title shot at any time. You can't be telling me that Vanos, after this assault by Five Nights at Freddy's, after this grueling match that Jack's been through, he's going to choose now for his title match, and Vanos is cashing in his Money in the Bank. What is going to happen here? Make sure you subscribe to find out what's going to happen in the finale of Season 2 of our YouTuber Tournament. Vanos is cashing in his Money in the Bank. Is this going to be the shortest reign in YouTuber history for Jack? We'll have to find out next time.